Yo, what is good, y'all? I think we already got a couple of people in here. What's good, Khalil? I know you was waiting. As y'all see, I improved my quality, got myself a new webcam and shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me know how it sounds. If it sounds a lot better and looks a lot better to y'all, because I was testing out earlier and I got a lot better quality now with this new webcam. So uh, I feel like this is way better, man. So I can't wait to do some more streams going forward now with this new webcam. Uh, Let me know how the sound quality is and everything too. It should sound a lot better since I'm not using my computer shit. So what's good, y'all? What is good, y'all? I had to break out the Deandre Hunter shirt, since he hit that beautiful dagger last night against who was it? What last night? The Jazz. Last night against the Jazz. So what is good, y'all? What is up, man? I'm feeling good right now because we got two, back-to-back wins. We almost blew it last night, but we ended up getting the dub. We got a really tough game tonight. Um, Trey has already been ruled out, so we'll see what happens with tonight. I'm not really feeling good about this game tonight, though. What's up, Cronus? What's up, Khalil? What's up, All American? We got three people in here right now. Drop a like on the stream, y'all, and I left the link for the memberships in the description. So if y'all want to check that out and see what those are about, check out the description, click on that link, and y'all can kind of read about it and see what's up with those and see if if that's interesting you. I'm gonna mention it a couple times throughout the stream, as people keep coming in and coming and going. So uh, big game from DJ. I feel it. I hope so, man. He's struggled the last. No, he didn't struggle against the Phoenix. So he did struggle last night though. He played terrible last night. So hopefully he's in for a bounce back game tonight because he's gonna have to step up with no trade. So we'll see what happens tonight. But I want to talk about this Jazz game a little bit since obviously I didn't do a recap. Joker. Oh, is that confirmed? And hey, is Joker confirmed not playing? If Joker is confirmed to not be playing, then I think we in good shape, man. I really think so. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be patient. So let's talk about this Jazz game a little bit. I'm trying to clear out this little indigestion I got, man. Every time I eat this pizza, it always happens. So the Jazz game was dope, man, because we went up by as much as 22. They went on that 9-0 run, and Khalil, me and you was talking about it. I ain't never seen a coach go on a let a team go on a 9-0 run, and then you don't call a timeout. They got right back in the game. They was only down by 12 at halftime, and it was really a game in the second half, man. We battled to the end, but they went right back to the ISO ball shit, and that was kind of annoying. Trey hit a big three at the big three towards the end, but Dre really stepped up, man. And I posted on in the Hawks groups, I posted on Twitter, man. I was going in on motherfuckers hating on Dre, man, because if y'all know, you know, Dre's my guy, and I've been supporting him all season, and I've been supporting him the whole time. Only Nate, you know this. That's facts, man. That is facts. That's Nate. Nate is such a bad coach, man. It really is hilarious. What's up, 280s kid? Appreciate you joining, man. So what y'all got, man? What y'all got on your minds right now on this 2-game win streak? Riding into Denver tonight. We got Denver, and then we got two more road games. We got Denver tonight, and then we got New Orleans on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens, going forward. Maybe we can string together these couple wins. I'm watching the Lakers. Well, I was, before I started streaming, but I had the Lakers and Pelicans game on. It looked like the Lakers were about to give the Pelicans another loss. Yeah, Monk, we know Trey's out tonight. They said it's a non-COVID related illness, so hopefully we get some guys step up. DeJounte's really got to play well tonight. We need another big game from Dre tonight. We just got to have everybody step up. Everybody's got to do their part tonight. Bogey's got to have a nice game off the bench. So we got to get this win tonight. I don't know though, man. It's gonna be tough to beat Denver in Denver. It really is. Golly, but we just gotta play good defense and hit our threes, and hopefully we'll get the W. Yeah, that's the recipes for every game for real. I mean, for real. Lakers need time. But yeah, that's the recipes for every game. As long as we're making our threes and playing defense, then we're in good shape. But the three ball really wasn't falling too much last night. They struggled shooting the ball. Jordan Clarkson had a really nice game. Markkinen had a decent game. But DeAndre Hunter, man, he was incredible last night, and really was a huge reason why Atlanta was able to pull out that win because it got close. It really got close after being up 22. It got close later in the fourth quarter. I mean, it got to a 4-point game. They almost choked it away, and then Dre hit that, like I said, that dagger three at the end of the game. It was a beautiful shot. Lakers game's tied. Yeah, I was watching it. They were up by like 11, flirting with like 11, 12-point lead. But the Pelicans weren't really going away. So, I mean, if it's tied now, I don't know. We'll see who wins that game. Yeah, the altitude, man. Denver's a tough place. Denver really is a tough place to play, man. With the altitude and just the crowd, Denver's just a tough place to play. Now, in the past, we've played well against Denver. But Joker is gonna if he plays, if he doesn't play, dope. But if he plays, he's gonna be a problem tonight, man. So we'll see. We'll see. Aaron Gordon's been playing really well. Jamal Murray's been playing really well. They got a deep team, man. They're well coached. Denver's, hence why they're the freaking best team in the Western Conference. If Nets keep losing, this is gonna help us. Yeah, that's facts, Khalil. Especially if Kyrie ends up going to a team in the West. I mean, we might be able to. I mean, I know what I said in my videos and everything, but we might be able to get up as high as 5 if Brooklyn falls down if they trade Kyrie, depending on what they get in return. But I'm not gonna expect that or anything. What's up, Jacoby? Appreciate you joining, man. Um, I'm not gonna really expect that or anything. Like, I think our ceiling is still probably 6. Just the way that we've had, the inconsistency and everything. So I think the ceiling is still 6, but we're a game back from New York, and I think 2 games back from Miami. So we're right there. We're right there. Trey gonna make the All-Star team if Kyrie is traded when we need to make the playoffs. I don't know, man. They're saying James Harden probably is gonna get it. If they switch, there's a lot of guys that they have over Trey, so I don't know if Trey's gonna get in. Dream scenario right now. Yeah, we'll see. Khalil, are you asking me about dream scenario, or are you just saying that is a dream scenario? Yeah, Jacoby, that was a great win last night, man. We got a huge dub against the Jazz. So everybody played well. Everybody was well. I mean, everybody didn't really shoot the ball well, but for the most part, we played solid defense. We played well as a team. So, other than a couple, some of them ISO plays at the end of the game, like always. But overall, it was a good win. I think Gordon on the Denver is also what is Quantasmo? Yeah, I mean, Aaron Gordon has played. He's played really well with next to Joker. I mean, he's really kind of turned his career around. Not that he was having a bad career, but he was having, kind of just one of those average player. He's an average guy, but he's looked really good in Denver, averaging his career best, I think, this year with like 16 and 8. So, who's a better shooter, Dame or JT? Dame. Jacoby Dame's a better shooter. AJ starting tonight with Trey. I'm not sure who's starting tonight. I didn't see who's getting the nod tonight alongside DeJounte at the 2. So if I had expected, probably be Aaron Holiday, but I haven't I haven't been check. I haven't checked on that. So I'll have to check Twitter and everything. We get Brooklyn's spot in the playoffs, and Trey makes us All-Star team. Oh, that's okay. Well, yeah, that would be dope. But that's a tall task to live up to, Khalil. So we'll see what happens going forward with this whole Kyrie drama and where Brooklyn really is going to fall, because they was getting waxed by Washington last time I seen. So it's going to be a matter of time. Now that we got some more people in here, man, drop a like on the stream. And again, y'all check out those memberships. I left the link in the description. So y'all go check those out. Check the memberships out. Read about it. And level 1, you get some Trey Young emojis, which is kind of dope. So y'all check that out, man. And, become a member. Support your boy. Let me see. Questionable. Pelicans up 6. Well, I mean, Pelicans might end up winning that game, man. Lakers were controlling the game for most of the game, but it looks like Pelicans may pull it out, making a start. Aaron, yeah, I said the same thing, Monk. I think Aaron will get the starting place tonight. Opinion on Matisse Thybulle rumors. We need any guy. Yeah, Jerome. I'm not sure how I feel about it, man. Because Matisse Thybulle, I saw the report that they're interested in him. But Matisse Thybulle he's so offensively limited, man, and he is an excellent defender. I get all that, but he really is, when he's on the court, you really have 4-on-5 on offense. You're very limited offensively with him on the court. So especially when you have him on, if you have him on the court with a Capella or Okongwu, who's kind of limited. I know Okongwu could shoot a little bit mid range. He did hit the 1-3 against Phoenix, but he's still limited offensively in terms of stretching the floor. So if we have a Matisse Thybulle on the court with one of them guys, I think you'd have to have JC at the 5, Dre at the 4, and maybe Matisse Thybulle in that type of lineup, but maybe Bogey at the 2 and Trey, at the 1. That's the kind of lineup that Matisse Thybulle would benefit of because you have 4 guys that can space the floor. And I think it depends on the price point as well. Like if we can get Matisse Thybulle for giving up like Justin Holiday in like a second round pick, I think that's a dub because Matisse Thybulle can come in and play defense and lock down guys when they're getting off and everything. So I think that would be a solid pickup if the price isn't too high. We also need the Heat and Knicks to lose. Yeah, Chronics. I talked about in the last stream, man. It was the Knicks just beat the Heat, so like we moved closer, but at the same time we fell back more because we kind of needed the. It was a little really a win-win slash lose-lose because whether the Knicks or Heat won, I mean we get closer and fall further back. So either way, I think we are right there. We're only a game back from the Knicks, and the Knicks I think are going to be the Knicks, and they're gonna fall off like they always do. So we'll see what happens when it's all said and done. The career, who better, KD or JT? Jacoby, that's a tough question, man, because JT is trajecting really well. I think it depends on if he can win a championship. He's got to win some MVPs or at least one MVP, which he could this year. He's on that right path this year. I think Jacoby it's gonna be based off of what JT does, like either this year, next year, and the following year is like going to really determine his comparison to KD. I think he has a chance to eclipse KD in the future, but that's going to be tough. Man, this quality on this stream, man, is so much better. It just looks so much clearer, man. It looks so much more clear, and it feels so much better to have that clear point, man. This webcam is dope, so I'm happy I picked this up, man. So I don't have that real grainy stream like I've had, those last handful of streams that I've done. So it looks way better. Have you heard of the bogey trade rumors? Cronus, all I've heard for bogey is that most of the teams around the league are interested in bogey. I seen that um like half the league is interested in bogey, but at the same time, it's like what do we get in return? That's really going to be the deciding thing. Is like what can we get in return for bogey? Because if there's not a trade package out there that we're not getting better by giving up bogey, I don't see us doing it. So it's going to all depend on what the package looks like. Oh man. I mean, I got this freaking indigestion, man. Every time I eat pizza, I always get this indigestion, man. It's tough. Who y'all got win tonight, man? You think we're gonna get the dub tonight, or you think Denver's gonna get it? I'm thinking Denver's gonna pull it out tonight, man. I think that our win streak stops at 2. Denver's just a tough team, man. They're one of the best teams in the league. I think we're gonna have our hands full tonight. What do you think about Malik Monk? Malik Monk's a solid player, man. I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed to getting Malik Monk. He's a lot more athletic than Bogey is. A little bit smaller, but he is a lot more athletic. Neither really play defense, but he's got a strap, man. And Malik Monk can get hot just like Bogey. So, but he can put the ball on the floor a little bit more. So I like Malik Monk in terms of what he brings. Um, and he's on a better deal. I think he was only making like 9 million a year, maybe 9 or 10 million a year, as opposed to Bogey's making that 18 mil. So we'll see what we do with the deadline, man. There's a lot of rumors out there. There's a lot of guys available. There's some guys that you're wondering are they available. So it's gonna be interesting. Some people don't appreciate Dame. There's a lot of people don't appreciate Dame, man. I made a video couple months back about Dame and Kyrie, the Dame and Kyrie comparison, and how Dame clears Kyrie because I've always thought that, and I still think that to this day that Dame clears Kyrie. It's just Dame really doesn't get a lot of respect around the league, and I still think he's a top point guard in the league. I think he's a going to go down as one of the greatest point guards to ever play. His offensive bag is ridiculous. He's not a great defender; he never has been, but what he can do in the clutch moments and everything, and Dame is really him for real. I love Dame. Ooh. What y'all got, man? Let's fire in some more comments, man. It's a little bit slower stream than I see. We only got 8 people in here, but that's all right. We're gonna go for our normal about an hour. Around 9 o'clock again. Games on at 9, so we're gonna go till about then again. What else gives you Injection. Oh, indigestion. Khalil, there's a lot of things that give me indigestion, bro. Because I I've gotten really bad indigestion lately. It seems like a lot of things that I eat give me indigestion. I do got to go to the doctor about it, but I just have put it off for the longest time. So I'm just it is what it is. I just accept it. I take pills like every day for it. Pause. Well, not pause, but you get what I'm saying. I don't want to sound like I'm a pill popper. You know what I'm saying? But I have to take an indigestion pill like every day for it. Not every day, but anytime I'm getting it. Come on, I still got to keep faith in it. And yeah, I got faith in us, man. But tonight's gonna be a tough game, man. Denver really is a tough team, man. They're really gonna be a tough team to beat. That win last night resembled a Phoenix win. Almost, Jacoby. We really put it on Phoenix, but the Jazz made their runs and almost got back in the game, man. So they did get back in the game. They cut it to about 4 or 5 points late in the fourth quarter. So it wasn't quite. We went back to the ISO ball shit, and we controlled most of the game. But at the end of the day, Utah still got close. Would you do another giveaway? Yeah, Alex, I'm gonna do a giveaway at some point. Um, at some point I'm gonna do a jersey giveaway. I just don't really know when yet. I haven't really decided. Obviously, I was gonna do one before I hit 1,000 subs. If I hit it by the end of the year, that didn't happen. So I ended up not doing the giveaway. And I announced it. Almost 2 months prior to the end of the year that if we got to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, that I was gonna do the jersey giveaway. That didn't happen, so that kind of put it off. But Alex, I am going to do a jersey giveaway at some forward. And actually, it may be. I haven't decided yet, man. But I got a couple options. So I do have this authentic Dame Lillard jersey still in the package from NBA.com. The price point is, as you see, can you see it? I don't know. $200. It is an authentic jersey. I might do a giveaway for this. Going forward. I haven't decided yet, or I might do a swingman jersey of your choice. So that is going to be a giveaway in the future. I just don't know when yet. So y'all keep that in mind. If we could play the same, we win the last two games. We can. Yeah, I agree with you, Kobe. But we gotta clean up late fourth quarter execution. Because we really almost sold last night against Utah. They made their runs. They almost came back, and we got to do a better job of closing out the game tonight if we do have a lead. Oh God, there it is, man. There it is. Oof, man. That's why I always got my water bottle. Booker and Wizards game tie right now, man. The Nets were just down like 20. How the hell did they come back already? That's wild. And speaking of coming back, listen, bro. I don't know if y'all seen the Clippers and Bucks game the other night. They was up what? The Bucks was up, or no, the Clippers was up 20, and then Giannis went crazy in the second half, dropped 54, and they ended up coming back and winning. That was incredible. I watched the first half and ended up going to sleep. The Capella Jokic battle is going to be interesting, man. Joker always kills. He always kills Capella, which is so disappointing because Capella is just too small. He's too small to guard those top tier what's it called, the top tier centers in the league. Man, he gets dominated by Embiid. He gets dominated by Bam. He gets dominated by Joker. It's frustrating, man. He's gonna get dominated tonight if Joker plays. Who's winning an MVP in your opinion? Right now, Joker's the MVP. What he's doing on the court right now, with Denver being the number one seed in the Western Conference, he's averaging almost a triple double as a center, which is incredible. He's got great shooting splits. He's one of the best leaders in basketball right now. If I had to give it to somebody, it would be Joker. Do you see the fight in Orlando? Yeah, Jacoby, I saw it. Mo Bamba and Austin Rivers. Apparently, Mo Bamba said some slick shit, but once I saw the report, they said that all he said was whenever Austin Rivers was shooting that corner three, that this ain't high school no more. And apparently, Austin Rivers wanted to cry about it. Like, I don't even get me started on him, man. I've never been a fan of Austin Rivers, but hey, shout out to the man. Whatever. Mo Bamba's probably going to get traded though. What do you think about Kyrie? I mean, I don't really have an opinion on Kyrie, to be honest with you. He's a great talent. He's a really good player, but his antics are really gonna hold himself back and hold teams back from winning because of the BS that comes with Kyrie and all the baggage. But if the Lakers get him, like I talked about in the last stream, man, last night, if the Lakers get him, it's they're gonna be a contender, man. They're gonna, depending on, obviously they're gonna give up probably their picks and everything, but if the Lakers end up getting Kyrie, they're going to be a threat in the Western Conference. When you have that trio with with Kyrie, AD, and Braun, that's a tough trio to beat. Hawks winning tonight or no? And unfortunately, I think the Nuggets are gonna or have our number tonight, and I think the Nuggets are gonna come out with a dub. I think Joker's gonna have a big game. I think he's gonna have a triple double. I think he's going to have a 30, 15, and 12 type of night. I think Aaron Gordon's going to have a big night because he's played well against Atlanta. And I think they're going to have a guy like KCP who pops off and hits five threes, 5, 6 threes. I have a bad feeling about tonight, man. So I hope I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I just got a bad feeling about tonight. Which young team has a bright future? Jacoby, the first thing that comes to the mind is the Orlando Magic. I think the Orlando Magic have one of the best futures. One of the best futures when I look at that team, the way they're constructed already. And I think the Rockets, depending on what pick they get in the draft, I think that they have a bright future. But the thing about the Rockets is Jalen Green. I don't think Jalen Green's as good as people think he is. I think Alfred Şengün is clearly the best player on that team. I like I like the Rockets' direction, but you know, they got to figure it out with Jabari Smith because he has not really played third pick potential. So the Rockets got a nice, they got a nice young core and they got a nice future. But I like the Pistons young core, and I like the Magic young core over the Rockets, depending on who gets Wembanyama. So, but I like the Pistons young core with Cade, Jaden Ivey, and I love Jalen Duren. That kid to me is like the next Dwight Howard. That kid, I think he's going to be outstanding. So, I like the Pistons and the Magic young core. Alex, I've thought about doing that, man. But I don't really know because when I watch the games, man, I'm really so locked in to watching the game, so I can't. It's hard for me to stream while I'm doing that because what I'm saying. As much as I want to be reading the comments and interacting and everything, man, I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying when I'm watching the game, especially on nights that I do my recaps. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a live kind of watch party type thing where I'm streaming watching the game, but maybe in the future I will. We'll see. I may decide to do it. You never know. What's up, Eddie? Appreciate you joining, man. Um, on Trey's All Star snub, I definitely think that he should have been an All Star. We talked about this in the last stream. Um, 27-10 is All Star numbers. I'm gonna just touch briefly on it. I definitely thought that he should have got the nod over Tyrese Halliburton, over Drew Holiday, and over DeMar DeRozan. That's just my opinion. I mean, 27-10. You can say whatever you want about the shooting splits and all that other stuff, man. But at the end of the day, 27-10 is still an outstanding, season. So I think he still should have been an All Star. I can't stand Jalen low key. Jalen who, Khalil? Jalen Johnson or Jalen who? Jalen. Oh, you're talking about play Jalen Green. You're probably talking about Jalen Green from the Rockets. Yeah, I'm not really a Jalen Green fan either, bro. To be honest with you, he just he does. I don't know, man. There's something about him I just don't really rock with. Yeah, the Pels got a nice young core too. I was talking about more so about rebuilding teams. They're more of a playoff contender. Yet they've struggled recently because Zion's been out and Bi missed a lot of games. They do still have a really young team, but I look of they're not really a rebuilding team. So I was kind of talking about rebuilding teams in terms of young teams that I like, in the future. After that game we had against them in November. Yeah, Khalil, that game, man, that game pissed me off, bro. The way they came back and won that game, I really, Jalen really him and Kevin Porter Jr. are just two guys that I just I'm not gonna speak on them, man. I'm not gonna get into it. They just rubbed me the wrong way. The Rockets want to be Memphis. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Oof. Lately, I've had a bad feeling about JC. He's not playing the best, and I don't want him to leave. Chronics, yeah, I don't know, man. I, JC is just he's been a hit or miss, man. Like, and I think a lot of it has to do with the trade rumors, the with the dysfunction and everything with that. It's like he looks like he's getting back on track. To me, JC is not playing his game. He's staying too much at the 3-point line and he's settling too much for threes. I mean, he hit like his first like one or two threes last night, and then he missed like the next 4 or 5 in a row. Like he's got to get into the post and get into the mid range face up jump shot. and get to the paint and finishing at the rim like he's known for. He's hanging around too much at 3 point line. And he doesn't really he's not really playing his game, and I think that's a big part of it. They do a lot of talking. Yeah, they do they do be talking crazy, mad crazy, Khalil, and it is annoying to watch. Oh yeah, Jacoby, I forgot about OKC, man. I do like OKC's team too. They got a lot of young talent on that team, and at some point, I think OKC is going to make a move at the trade deadline, like because they have 1,000 draft picks. Like package three of them draft picks, man. Go get yourself an OG Anunoby. Like they got so much like draft capital. Like you can't just have 4 or 5 draft picks every single season because you're not going to be able to sign them all and retain them all because you know what I'm saying? You won't have enough room on your roster. So, like, you at some point, OKC is going to have to make a move to put some packages together to upgrade their roster to potentially make a run. I mean, they're right there for the play in this year. Shea's been playing at a high level. Josh Giddey's a solid player. They got a lot of young talent, man, but they need to package some picks and get make some upgrades. Yeah, also he's not going to the paint. He always pay. Yeah, Kron, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like he's not getting to the paint as much. He's not getting to his face up mid range jump shot, and I think that's part of the reason why we've seen him struggle a lot of times. Is because he's not playing his game. He's being forced to sit on the outside of the 3 point perimeter, and that's been a problem. Shea said he's not going to continue to lose. Yeah, I can see that, man. Because I mean, Shea's been there for what 3 years now, and they've been a losing team every year. I mean, they were tanking last year. He missed a good portion of the season, so at some point, Shea's going to want to win, and the OKC's got to make some moves. He said when he was signed. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, Khalil, when he said that. He came out and said he doesn't want to lose and he wants to be able to compete. So I love Shea, man. He's emerged as kind of one of them guys that I really enjoy watching. He's one of my favorite point guards. We're in the new era in the NBA when it got to come down to the young guy to help a team win a championship. Yeah, Jacoby. I mean, there's a lot of pieces you need to win a championship, man. I mean, it's more than just one guy. It's more than just two guys. You need depth. You know what I'm saying? Like you need 3 point shooting. You need depth. You need defense. You need coaching. Every component goes into winning a championship, man. And if you don't have every box checked, you're probably not a championship team. I love the way DJ ran the second unit last game. Yeah, DJ, he ran the second unit well, man. He really struggled shooting the basketball last night. And it pains me that nobody holds guys like DeJounte accountable whenever he has a bad game like that. But then whenever Deandre Hunter bad game, everybody wants to riot and talk about trading him. Like I don't understand that, man. Deandre Hunter has low key been one of our most consistent players this year. And like if you know, you know, man. Like y'all been around my channel long enough. Y'all know how I feel about DeAndre Hunter. I'm not gonna get into too much crazy, man. This is my guy right here. Like I absolutely love Dre. He's in my top 10 favorite players in the NBA. I love his game, man. I really do. His mid range is so smooth. He's got a solid three ball. He plays solid defense. He just needs to get better on a couple things, man. He's going to be all-star caliber player. Got about a half hour left, man. Half hour till the game comes on. These streams be going by hella quick, man. I feel like I'll be on for 10, 15 minutes talking, and it's like 45 minutes go by just like that, man. It's wild to me. What else y'all got, man? What else? What else y'all? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Philip, what's up, man? My man, I was just watching Shoot Around on ABC with the crew, and I heard that the Clippers have been added to the Kyrie sweepstakes. Yeah, I saw that too, Philip. I don't know. Like I said last stream, man, I just don't know what the Clippers have to give up in terms of assets. So it's going to be kind of. I do still think he's going to go to the Lakers. But I mean, if the Clippers get Kyrie, man, you could write them into the finals, in my opinion. Because the way Chicken Man PG or the way Chicken Man Kawhi's been playing, and then PG, the way he's been playing, I think if they get up or if they get Kyrie, I think they're gonna you might as well write him in the finals. Were you expecting to beat Phoenix? Hell no, man. I was not expecting to beat Phoenix by that much. Now I did say we were gonna win that game. If y'all recall from the pregame stream, I did say we were gonna win that game, but I didn't think it was gonna be by 30. So, that was a huge W. That was the best game I probably watched all season, even though I went to bed at the end of the third quarter because we were up by damn near 40. So I wasn't gonna finish stay up that late when I had to work the next day. If Kyrie goes to the Clippers, yeah, Chronic, I just said it, man. I definitely think so as well. What the Suns need to do. The Suns need to get a bench, man. They need to get well. First, they need to get Book back healthy because they ain't doing nothing without Book. So they got to get Book back healthy. They still need a four. They have a big hole at the four. Cam is like Cam's played solid. Cam Johnson's played solid, but he's more of a I don't really look at him as a starting four to me. So they need a bench and they need to get Book back healthy, in my opinion. Alex, not my fiance is not a Hawks fan. She's not really a sports fan as much. She likes the Warriors because she likes Curry, but she's not really a hoops fan. She's not really a sports fan. She likes football a little bit more. She likes the Steelers, uh, but she's not really a hoops fan too much. But she'll watch some games with me every now and then. But she got her own thing going on, so she's not really a sports head like myself. In the fourth quarter. Yeah, I saw Congo hit that three, man. I saw the highlight. I didn't see it live because I went to sleep, but I saw it on the highlight. And that was dope, man. I just hopefully he starts to expand his game out there more consistently, and I think that then you can really transition him to being a four as opposed to a five, and I think that he can really he could do some great things. So hopefully he can continue to grow his game. What are your teams that need to make What are your teams that need to make a move at the deadline? Jacoby, there's a lot of teams that make a move at the deadline, man. Pretty much every team that's in that mid-tier Western Conference, I think, needs to make a move. Dallas, Phoenix, LA, both LA teams. I think really the only two or three teams to me that really don't need to make a move, maybe like three or four teams. I think, goodness gracious, excuse me, man. Sorry, y'all. Um, I think Boston, uh, Boston, Denver, Memphis, and Milwaukee, I think are the four teams that really don't need to make a move. Now, obviously, if you have a move there, you jump on it, but you don't need to make a move. To me, if you're those four teams, if you're outside of those four teams, unless you're a rebuilding team that's selling at the deadline, that's trying to tank, for Wemby, then yeah, those teams in the middle of the pack need to make a move. She come with you from Pittsburgh. Yeah, 2A's kid. My fiance is from Pittsburgh when I used to live up there. So she moved down here with me. And then we got engaged 2021. So yeah, so she came down here with me. Hold on, I missed a couple comments. So snap, y'all firing them in quick. I think Capella needs to play better in the last few games overall. Yeah, I think his defense needs to step up, man. I don't think he's been great defensively. And man, Khalil, man, you talked about this last night, bro. He's so bad offensively, bro. Like when I look at Clint Capella, I look at him and I see him missing all these layups, and I'm like, bro, what do you actually work on in the offseason? Like, for real, what do you actually do in the offseason? What is your workout? Because you're still a poor offensive player. He's a good rebounder, a solid defender. That's about it. Like, what do you work on in the offseason? What's your workout? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't continuously be that bad of an offensive player. I don't understand that. I really don't. It makes no sense to me. What's your way too early finals prediction? If I had to pick, man, I would say probably Boston and Denver, man. They're the two best teams in the league. I think they're head and heels over everybody else, and I think Boston and Denver, to me, right now, are the two clear cut favorites. Do you think Trey will win an MVP at the end of his career? I don't know, man. That's tough, man, because the league is so deep, man. There's so many talented players. There's so many MVP caliber players, man. It's really going to be hard for him to win an MVP when you got guys like Giannis and Tatum and KD who are still at their. Tatum really hasn't even peaked yet. Giannis really has a lot more room to grow too. Like he still has a chance to get better. With his jump shot and everything. It's really going to be. You got Joker and Embiid. It's going to be hard for Trey to win an MVP, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean. And then you got Luca. You know what I'm saying? Like that's going to be tough. Let me miss a couple comments, man. And again, if y'all just joined the stream, man, again, I left my memberships link in the description, so y'all check those out, man. It's it's a dope investment. You get a lot of perks and stuff with it. So y'all check those out. Missed a couple comments. Let me go back up. Hang on a second. When was the last time Collins dunked on someone? It's been a minute, man. He hasn't really put anybody on a poster in a minute, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because that's what he's known for, is putting dudes on posters. But he hasn't caught a body in a while. Oh, you think Memphis need to make a move? No, I think Memphis is fine, bro. I think they're a contender either way. I think maybe around the edges, but I think they're fine either way. I think the reason why the Clippers might get Kyrie because he was coached by Tyronn Lue, won a championship, and him and yeah, I mean, I can see that, Philip, but like he was coached by Ty Lue, but like he has ties to LeBron, so like I feel like he's more. I think he's going to be more likely to go join LeBron than Ty Lue. That's just that's just how I feel. Hawks will not make a trade, just how it is. No, I think they're going to make a trade. I just don't know if it's going to be a. It's not going to be a blockbuster or anything, but I think they'll make a trade or two. We'll see. Adam Silver don't want team to say, yeah, Jacoby. I know that's why they implemented the draft lottery rules. With the the three worst teams getting the same percent. That's why they did that, because he hates the tanking thing. But I get it. Hesley got me dying. Yeah, but when I was talking about Capella, man, I don't understand Capella, man. I don't understand his workout. I'm 23 years old and I've never dated before. I mean, Jacoby, I mean, that's not wrong with that, bro. I mean, it just depends on timing. There's a lot of things that go in, man. There ain't no rush, man. Like I'm in my early 30s. I'm gonna keep it being. You know what I'm saying? So like I was 20, so 29 when I got engaged. So and I been with her for almost 6 years now. So we started dating when I was 25, I think. Um, and I'm like 5 years older than her. 5 years old, 4 years. I don't know. 4 or 5. I lose track once I get older, man. I'm old as hell. I'm feeling Ja going to have a career, and it depends, man, because he really could go out like Derrick Rose, and I would never wish that upon anybody. But Derrick Rose really he ruined his career with that knee injury, and I think that I would never wish it upon anybody, and I hope it does not happen to Ja. But the way his style of play is with that jumping out the gym athleticism, man, we've seen guys in the past that have that much athleticism, guys like T Mac, you know what I'm saying, guys like Derrick Rose that had career altering injuries. I hope not, though. I really hope not. I like Ja. I think we should feature Dre more in the Hawks offense. He's the glue guy. I hate when they stop. Austin, I said the same thing last night, bro. They in a lot of times in the fourth quarter, down the stretch of that ball game, when Dre was hot, they just stopped giving him the ball. I don't understand that. Like, he was making everything in the fourth quarter, and they just stopped giving the ball because Trey and DeJounte take turns isolating to try and be hero ball. We've seen it 1,000 times, man. We've seen it all throughout this entire season. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop until Nate makes it stop or we get a new coach. That's the only way that's going to stop. That's going to be hard for Trey to do when the debate is wait, let me read that again. That's going to be hard for Trey to win that GOAT debate. As I don't know. Stop, you be talking out your neck, bro. I never said that. Oh my God. Let me see, man. Oh, Jalen Rose just said not too long ago he wants to see Kyrie with the Clippers. Yeah, I mean, I want to see Kyrie with the Clippers. I want to see the Clippers win something if it's not the Hawks, because I love PG and Kawhi. So they're two of my favorite players. So I would really like to see them win something, or PG for sure. Kawhi's already got two, but I want to see PG win something. Oh, the Pelicans completed the comeback, man. That's wild. So they ended up winning. Shout out to the Pelicans, man. Dre's not going nowhere, man. Dre ain't going nowhere. Ain't no chance, man. He's been playing too well. He ain't going nowhere. I was born in Georgia, but wasn't born in ATL. Yeah, I'm Jacoby. I'm actually originally from Marietta. Um, I was born and raised right outside Atlanta, man. So I'm originally from Marietta, and I lived there for 9 years. So I still rep, obviously, what I'm saying? We all, every time, and it's the same thing with Bankhead, what I'm saying? Decatur. When you from them spots, man, you from Atlanta. You feel me? So, like, I'm from Atlanta. I don't give a fuck about Marietta. I'm from Atlanta, bro. That's just how I feel. In my opinion, we got to upgrade our bench just a little. I don't think we should trade any starters. Yeah, our bench definitely needs upgrades, man. Our bench is poo poo. Don't get me started on them boys. Cam Thomas had 44. Bro, what? Wow. That I don't even know what to say about that. You think Trey can lead us to a chip? Oh man, that's tough to say, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because it's gonna depend on the pieces around him and it's gonna depend on the coach. I think Trey, I don't know if Trey can be the guy on a championship team. I don't know. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I gotta that's a to be determined type thing I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I live outside ATO for over a decade. I'll always come. Same, Jacoby. Me too, bro. You heard of Loganville, GA? I've not Chronics. I've not heard of Loganville. I'm not really too familiar. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was young when I was in Atlanta, bro. I was very, very young. I only lived there my early childhood. Um, I grew up a lot down here in South Carolina, but I still rep my, my city. So as y'all see, what I'm saying, with the trade thing, I'm still Hawks, everything in Atlanta, bro, everything. You think Steph will lead us to a chip? No, because he's never gonna play for Atlanta. What are we talking about? He ain't never gonna come to Atlanta. Yes, Trey can lead us to a chip. I don't know, Carolyn. I mean, that's tough to say. It really is. Like, I really hope so, but it's just I don't know, man. Yo, my boy Brandon, what's good, my boy? I have heard of Loganville. I haven't. I don't really know. I don't really know too many cities. No, I meant. Do you think? No, I meant. Do you think Steph could lead us to a chip? No, because he'll never come to Atlanta. But hypothetically, yes, if he played for Atlanta, yeah, of course he could. But he'll never come to Atlanta. That's why I was saying no, Khalil. You confusing me, bro. There's a lot of bandwagons out there. Yeah, there is, man. Khalil, I know. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I know what you, man. I'm just dog. I'm just clowning, man. I'm just clowning. There's a lot of bandwagons out there. Yeah, man. There is. There's bandwagon fans for every team, man. It really is painful. Imagine ATL trade for Kyrie. No chance, Chronics. No chance. There ain't no way that happens. Just got done watching Lakers Pelicans. Yeah, Brandon, I had it on. I had it on before I started my stream. I was watching it up until like the end of the third quarter. I seen the Pelicans ended up winning. That's crazy that they came back. Well, they were only down like 11. Steph never leaving Golden State. Yeah, he's definitely never leaving Golden State. If the Lakers were in the 5 or the 4 seed in the West, I probably want to trade for Kyrie. But the truth, the reality is they are way downstairs. Yeah, but we're really not, Philip, bro. You gotta look at the East and West standings close, man. From like 4 to 12, it's like a difference of 3 games. Like the Western Conference is so tight, bro. You can make one move and really jump in the standings. Like, it's so tight unless it's the top 3 seeds. Like, the West really is right there for teams. Like, the Lakers are by no means out of the race. Like, I think they're like 3 games under 500, but again, they're only separated like by 3 games. I think the Clippers they're the 5 seed, I think, or the 4 seed, and they're only like 3 games above 500. So like bro, the late like there is no way that any of those bottom tier teams are out of it. I feel like there's a lot of Trey fans who are not real Hawks fans. Probably. I mean, because a lot of people started following the Hawks probably because of Trey. I've been a Hawks fan since fucking I can watch basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's why Joe Johnson, ISO Joe, my all-time favorite Hawk. Hey, only real ATO fans only allowed. I feel that, man. I feel that. But hey, my streams ain't just for Hawks fans, man. Anybody can join. I welcome anybody here, man. I'm cool with all fans. You know what I'm saying? But I love my Hawks fans. I love all y'all. If you're Brooklyn, would you trade Kyrie to LA for Westbrook? If I'm Brooklyn, it depends on what other packages out there, man. Because them if they're getting those 2 first round picks, then maybe because those 2027, 2029 first round picks are two of the most valuable first round picks in the league. So they're gonna have some value. Who would you rather build around, Trey or Shea? Ah, I knew somebody was gonna ask me that, man. I really did, and it pains me. It pains me, man, because I love Shea, man. I really do, and I think Shea really is like Shea's him. Shea or Trey, man, that is tough. I can't answer that. I can't answer. I can't answer. I refuse to answer. I can't answer it. I feel like if Trey was going to lead the fan base, would be gone. Yeah, Khalil, you probably right on that, man. But honestly, bro, there's a lot of Hawks fans that don't like Trey, for real. I mean, I've seen, bro. I'm in a couple of different Hawks groups, man, and there's a lot of people, a lot of Hawks fans that do not like Trey. I'm not one of them, but you know what I'm saying. There's a lot out there. Yeah, I mean, we got about 15 minutes left. Crimes, I just seen you said 20 minutes left. I got about 15 minutes left in the stream, y'all. So y'all keep firing these questions, man. We got about 15 left for the game comes on. So let's get it cracking. Hawks fan since John Drew. Yeah, that's dope, Carolyn. I've been a Hawks fan since probably I started watching basketball in like probably 2000. Probably 2000 when I was still young, but and I didn't really understand it like I do now, obviously. But I started watching it about 2000. But I actually wasn't a Hawks fan originally. I'll be honest with you, because I was so young. I was an Allen Iverson fan, as you see. So I followed Iverson wherever he went. You know what I'm saying? And then so once I got older and I was able to understand the game and everything, more. That's when I became a Hawks fan. There's a lot of people. Yeah, like I said, man. I noticed it too. I seen it in Hawks groups all the time. Trace needs to get Trey just be getting aggravated of himself. Yeah, Trey just needs to get better with his decision making. I think he makes a lot of bad decisions. Top five under 25. Ooh, oh man. I'm gonna say Luca, Tatum. It's two. Luca, Tatum, probably Zion if healthy. Trey and probably Shea. That's probably my top five under 25. That's off the top of my head though. I'd have to go back and look at ages and everything. I'd have to go back. But that's off the top of my head. That's my five under 25. Russ and KD were best buds, but ever since KD left OKC, hated Russ. Yeah, they don't Jacoby. They don't like each other. So that would be that would be interesting if Russ goes back to playing with KD. Brian Windhorst Brian Windhorst drops Clippers Kyrie Irving truth bomb that won't please Lakers. I feel like you adamant on that on him going to the Lakers or on the Clippers, man. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think so. Trey on the trading block. Wait, Trey is on trading block. That's why he's out. No, Trey's not on the trading block. Trey's not getting traded. I'm not even gonna entertain that. Jalen Brown, my top five. Yeah, Carolyn, Jalen Brown. Uh, he's one of my favorite players. He's not. I don't think he's a top five in terms of 25. Under 25. I think he is 25. So I don't really consider him in that under 25 category because he is 25. Now you want to talk about 25 and under, you could definitely argue him because I think he's the best shooting guard in the league. I'll take Jalen Brown over Devin Booker because he's a two-way player. But I love JB. I've always been a Jalen Brown fan. Started as a Hawk fan since like 2007, oh 08. Yeah, Jacoby, I started being a fan of the Hawks around that same time. It was probably more so like 05, 06 is when I started following the Hawks heavily. Once I know granted I was rocking with Denver, I was rocking with Detroit, all because of AI, you know what I'm saying? But the Hawks was always, what I'm saying, that was always there for me, there like I was always watching them, after once I understood basketball and I got older, but Who from the young gen you think gonna win championships of the young stars? I think Tatum will be the first one, Khalil. I think Tatum's gonna be the first one to win a championship of the young guys. What team do you think Bronny going to? I don't know, Jacoby. That's way too early to talk about Bronny, man. He's in next year's draft. He's got a lot. He's got a lot to grow. He's projected like a second round pick right now. So I don't. There ain't no telling. Probably maybe the Lakers for real. Trey or Ja. I'm going Trey all day. I'm going Trey all day. I like Ja, but I'm going Trey. Let's go. Clippers beat New York. I'm like about like 15. Hey, that's fire, Chronic. Hey, good because we need them to lose because if they lose tonight, but the trajectory that we have seen is when the Knicks lose, we lose. So if the Knicks lose tonight. I don't know. I hope not. And Brooklyn won. Yeah, they came back. Murray always puts up a show when he gets the keys. We getting this dub. Yeah, but last time Trey didn't play, we lost against Portland. Whenever Dame gave him 40, because Dame's him. Murray had 42 though. He's also him. Imagine LeBron going back to Cleveland. Yeah, Jacoby, I said that. I said that a while ago. If he went back to the Cleveland with this team now, it would be insane. But they ain't worried about LeBron, man. They're a champion. No, I don't know. Are they a championship contender? I don't know. Um, but I don't know. I was reading the next comment. That's why I got thrown off a little bit. I don't think he'll be end up back with the trade over Ja. That was my man. I believe Hawks too. But man, yeah. Oh, come on, man. Like Trey is a better player than Ja. Like the only reason why people think that Ja is better than Trey is because he's flashy. He gives you the oohs and the ahs that Trey doesn't necessarily do. But when you look on paper, Trey is literally better in almost every category possible over Ja. He's a better shooter. He's a better passer. He's not a better rebounder because he's not athletic enough. Like neither of them play defense. You know what I'm saying? Like Trey is it's clearly a better player than Ja. Ja's just more flashy. That's all, and he plays on a way better team. Low key, LeBron should come to ATL. Hey, if LeBron came to ATL, man, we'd be a championship contender for sure. No question, no cap. Yes, Cleveland is fine without. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Cleveland's fine without Braun, man. They got one of the best backcourts in basketball, if not the best backcourt in basketball. They got two defensive monsters down there, and Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. The Cavs are fine, man. They're not losing sleep over LeBron not being there. So we got about 8 minutes left in the stream, y'all. 8 minutes till the game comes on, and then I crack my beer again. Had a couple Coronas last night, man. I was in my bag last night watching the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm be doing probably the same thing tonight. I was enjoying myself last night. Just chilling. Finally, just chilling for once. Just watching the game and enjoying it. So I'm excited for this game tonight, even though I think we're gonna probably lose. But you know, that's just my opinion. What do you think, LeBron? When do you, Jacoby? I said Tuesday. Well, actually, what did LeBron finish with tonight? I gotta see because it's all gonna depend on what Braun finished with tonight. Let me check actually, because if he finished with like 30 tonight, I think he'll get it on Tuesday. But if he didn't have 30, I think it's gonna be Thursday. Let me go back. Let me go on my app here and let me see what Braun finished. Unless y'all know and I don't. Braun finished with he had 27. So he was 60. He was 63 away. What's the math on that? I'm not good at math, y'all, so I got to use my calculator. 63 minus 27. So he's 36 away. He could do it. He could do it on Tuesday, but I'm probably looking more. I'm probably looking leaning more towards Thursday. Personally, if we fire McMillan and hire a solid coach, we instantly a championship contender. Yeah, I agree with that. I think if we do that, then I think we'll be fine. Hey, I'll be right back, y'all. I got to run and grab something real quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Had to run and grab something real quick, man. I'm back. Let me see. I missed a couple comments here. If we get LeBron, the media coverage will be crazy. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Khalil. That would be insane, but that ain't never gonna happen, man. I would like Thomas Bryant on the Hawks. Yeah, Thomas Bryant's been solid, man. He's been real solid since he got to LA. So it would be dope, but I don't think that'll ever happen either. No, personally, I don't like Thomas Bryant. He's well with the Lakers, man. Is Trey playing tonight against the Nuggets? No, Trey's out tonight. Trey's out tonight, Philip. He's out with non-COVID related illness. Hazel, do you watch Naruto anime? I do not watch any anime, Chronics. No anime for me. I was just never really a fan of it, so I'm not. It's not really into it. Me and Thomas from the same city. For real? That's what's up. That's what's up. You watch NFL? I used to be a big NFL fan, Ashton, but I'm not as heavy into it as I was in the past. The Falcons have just let me down left and right, and there's just too much politics involved with the NFL. So I'm not as big into it as I used to be. Unfortunately, I got a autograph Julio jersey here, but I'm just not as big into it as I used to be. So, firing any last minute questions here. We got about 2 minutes left, man. I'm gonna get ready to go watch this game. And again, y'all check out the membership link in the description. Become a member, support your boy. It's gonna be big for me going forward. So y'all can definitely get some dope perks with it. So Julio need to come back. Yeah, I think Julio's done, bro. I think he's been too injured. So what's AJ's nickname? I don't know. I don't know what AJ's nickname is for real. And so, what you watch the ATL games on? I got League Pass, Chronics. I got League Pass for every team. So I watch it on the NBA app. Great show. Appreciate that, Carolyn. Appreciate you joining. And this was your first stream you joined. If I'm not wrong, if I might be wrong on that, but I think this was your first stream that you joined in. So we'll pretty much leave it there, y'all. That's gonna be it. I think AJ, I think it's AJ Cook. I like that. I like AJ Cook. We only got about a minute left, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there. Get ready to watch this game. I'm gonna crack up, what I'm saying, crack another Corona. You feel me? And enjoy this game tonight. Hopefully we can get another dub and continue this win streak. We got two in a row, so hopefully we can get another one. All right, so I'm gonna go. Hopefully we will get the dub tonight. Appreciate you joining Chronics as always, man. I'm gonna go get ready to watch the game too. So Julio back to ATL. Nah, we don't need him, bro. He's past his prime, man. He's done. No. Oh, okay, Carolyn. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. My fault. My fault. I don't remember ever seeing you in the comments, but I could be wrong, so I stand corrected on that. And I appreciate the support and everything. So appreciate you tuning in. We need it. Yeah, we need this game tonight, man. I really feel that 10 in a row. Hey, dope, you said it last video, 10 in a row. That would be dope, but I just don't see it. But we'll see. We'll see. It starts tonight, man. We'll see if we can keep this win streak going. Leave a like on the stream before you bounce real quick. We got 11. I'll see. Let's see if we can get a couple more likes on the stream before we bounce out. Let's go watch this. Let's get this dub tonight. Hopefully we'll get it. No trade tonight, so it's gonna be big. But we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. No recap as the late games as always. So I will see y'all next stream and I will see y'all next recap. Appreciate y'all joining in. Catch y'all later.